locked in the game.
Championship wasn't won today, mate, but it was won through a season of solid work.
Alfie, what's up? How's it going? Doing all right, Alfie. How are you, man? We're almost there. It's Friday tomorrow. And then the weekend. And then back to work again. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Just the kind of encouragement I need. All right. This live stream is brought to you by Liquid Death, Killer Cola. It's okay. Still don't know exactly what this tastes like. It doesn't taste like cola. It tastes like a... I don't know. It's hard to tell. Sarmad. It is 5-6K minus the PC. Man, F1 has been... Okay. I was going to say, F1 has been doing this. All right. I'm going to be a little bad today. I'm going to do griefing off. And I'm going to do damage on reduced. How about that? Why don't I play career mode? Because, I mean, don't you guys like joining open lobbies and playing? I honestly haven't even touched the career. Haven't even started it. Nuts, right? Guerra, day's all right, man. Haven't been getting enough sleep, so starting to catch up on me, but tomorrow's Friday, so just gotta get through one more day. Santi, what's up? Next live, probably tomorrow. What track do you guys want to see today? Any preference from anyone? Any of the 14 people on right now? All right, Singapore. We'll start with Singapore with our 5-lapper. What next? Abu Dhabi? Sure. Let's finish with Abu Dhabi. All right, we'll do Spa. I'll never say no to Spa. Oh, no. Wait, I passed it. Where did it go? There you go. Imola. This kind of feels like a repeat of like 2 streams ago. Doesn't it? All right, well, we got to finish with Abu Dhabi. Netherlands reversed. So, you know, since we did Spa and Imola last time, let's go ahead and do... Well, we did Vegas recently, too. Let's replace one of these with Netherlands reversed. I'm going to say let's replace Spa. Because we only have a limited amount of time left with Imola, so... So we'll do Netherlands reversed. What the fuck? All right. That's our lineup. Alfie, do you need an invite? Can't you just find the lobby? Plus, I don't remember what your gamer tag is. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Liquid Death Killer Cola. It's okay. It doesn't taste like cola. It tastes like, I don't know. It tastes like cola if you didn't know what cola tasted like and you tried to like explain to them what it tasted like. This is probably what they would come up with. It's like, I guess if you were to say, hey, what popular soda flavor is this? Then you say, yeah, it tastes like a Coke. But if you gave them zero context, then you'd probably be like, I don't know, it tastes like some weird stale cotton candy licorice type of drink. I don't know, it's not terrible, but it's not good. Nick, yep, feel free to join. You just have to find my lobby. Go to It's Average at Best Racer. Just make sure you add me as a friend, though. G Shep, thanks for 6 ginger men. I bought the R3 bundle, and when I save a new setup, when I exit the box, I lose the force feedback. You lose the force feedback? When you save a new setup? I don't think that's ever happened to me before. Bar of Soap, thanks for the follow. All right, Nick, I'm going to guess you're Nikki B. Otherwise, it'd be way too much of a coincidence, I'd imagine. All right, I think this is good enough for a 5-lapper. Let's go ahead and get started. Let the other folks start shuffling in. I'm on a little early. Kids went to bed early today, so early-ish. So maybe I can log off a little bit early, get ready for bed a little earlier, and then, can you guys even, oh yeah, you guys can see. This is what my watch face looks like. It's currently 8:44. He's so tired of this song. They really need to refresh it. They really need to be more considerate of people that live stream every single day and have to listen to this song. This honestly might be my most listened series of songs that I listen to just in general. Because I primarily listen to like podcasts and stuff when I'm like driving to and from work. So I know, that's what I should do. I should just turn on music or something. What country would you like to see a track on? Trying to think of a track that Hawaii. I think that would be pretty cool. Vampire, appreciate the follow. Just a heads up, I turned breathing off and I have damage on reduced.
behind that front wing is going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
Reduced is almost like you might as well just have it off.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD.
All right, let's see how messed. Oh no, it's only at 8%. Yeah, it's open lobby. Maybe reduced adding damage was a bad idea. Ooh, this is gonna be a painful 4 more laps. Yeah, Vision GS, you got it. Wade, yep, open lobby.
Caution, caution.
I'll be honest, they don't take the 5 lappers that serious. Oh no, Guerra's out. So is Mason. I didn't think reduced damage was going to be that destructive. Maybe I'll turn it off. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Franz Herman fan, appreciate the follow. Thanks for the share. The wheel, I think it goes for like $750 or $699, something like that. Which is a pretty absurd price, admittedly. You're kind of paying for this like self-centering screen, which is kind of pointless because, let's be real. One, me personally, I don't even look at the screen that much. And the one time I'm definitely not looking at the screen is mid-corner. So, like, is it really that important? Your B1. Thanks for the follow.
Okay, clear.
Yeah, no worries. It's just a 5-lapper, so. And this is open lobby if anyone's interested in joining and have F1 25. Feel free to join. Just make sure you add me as a friend first, because once the lobby starts filling up, I'll start by getting rid of the people that haven't added me as a friend. It's just the best way of knowing whether you're actually watching on the live stream or you're just a rando. I'm in banking. Way better than a PS5 controller. I agree. Not the biggest fan of the PlayStation controller anyways. Definitely more of an Xbox guy if you're talking console. Frenchie, thanks for the follow. Roland, what's up, man? How you been? For you, the wheel was over 1,000. Are you in a different country? I'm gonna guess. Oh, I know. My wing is gone, but it's not worth hitting and changing it for a quick 5-lapper. It's just a warm-up race anyway, so it's all good. Oh, you can't join? All good, man. Totally get that people have lives and can't always just be on playing video games every single night. How come it's offset to the left? You know, that's a good question. I wanted this type of view for live stream purposes because I figured it's a better view for everyone. And this offset kind of reminds me of what you see on TV during the real races. Is that the bundle? No. Well, I bought them all separately. It's not one like the R3 or R5s or any of those sort of preset bundles. Is a Logitech G29 good for this game? Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of my regulars that play on Logitechs, and frankly, they're mainly all better than I am, so. The way I see it is like, if you want to spend a lot of money on stuff, and they'll definitely help with the experience and the immersion and stuff, but will it make you faster? Probably not. It'll just make things feel a little more real, you know? Like you might feel the bumps a little bit more, you'll feel more of the details of the track, and you'll get a little bit more feedback of what the car is doing, but certainly hasn't made me faster. I'm honestly probably faster on a controller. G-Swing, thanks for the follow. Am I ready for the weekend? Yo, I'm so hyped for the weekend. I just know something's gonna go down. Like something weird's gonna happen. Don't you think? Like no way this is just gonna be chalk. Like something dramatic is going to happen this weekend. It's gonna be crazy. I just know it. HYs, thanks for the follow. Would I be better at gear switching? Oh yeah, changing gears is way easier on a controller. I mean, on a steering wheel. In fact, when I was on controller, I actually didn't shift gears at all. In fact, I only really do the gear shifting because it just feels more immersive. And I can't imagine not doing it now because I've been doing it so long, but. Alright, so putting damage on was not a good idea. I'll probably turn it off this time around. What time is the race, Eastern? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, 5 o'clock Eastern? 5 a.m. Eastern? Zach, this is the Mozavision GS wheel. LJMN, thanks for 13 Fest Pops. Appreciate it, sir. Ooh, 8 a.m. Eastern. Even better. Because I have kids, so I'm up early anyway, so get the race. You know, there isn't any lead up for the race, so just wake up and watch it. It'd be great. Yeah, I guess the only reason why I don't like doing damage on during open lobby is that I know a lot of you guys hop on, you guys want to race, and I don't want you guys to like, I don't know, just make a mistake early in a race and then have to like sit there and watch until you get another turn, especially now that we're moving to 25% race. Now, I don't want you to crash for like the first lap and then have to wait 20 minutes until you can race again. So, you know, just trying to make a user-friendly experience for everybody. I was going to say no, I haven't, but when I first got this game and I was at my brother-in-law's house and I was playing on a controller on his laptop, he had a MetaQuest. That's what it's called, right? MetaQuest. And he kind of like Jimmy rigged a VR. He kind of Jimmy rigged this game in VR, but there was like something off, and it was kind of like laggy and delayed. And honestly, it just made me feel motion sick within like 2 laps. All right. Anyway, move it to one-shot quali, short length, and I'm going to remove damage. But I'm going to keep disabling griefing, though. DC, what's up, man? Who do I want for the Drivers' Championship? I want Lando to win. For the sake of Lando and his own career and mental health. Griefing is when like ghost mode comes on. Like if you hit like a wall, you'll turn sort of invisible so people can drive through you. Have I gone to a race yet? No, I haven't. I want to. Hoping my brother-in-law invites me to one of his free trips from work. But I don't think he got one this year, but maybe next year. All right, I think we're basically filled up, guys. Is anyone interested in joining? I can try to kick somebody out if there's a rando in here. Nolan, thanks for the follow. Manal, thanks for the follow. Again, guys, if you're watching on live stream and you're joining, just make sure you add me as a friend so that I know not to kick you. There we go. Looks like I was missing some. No offense, but okay. Okay. All right. Ozeal, thanks for the follow. It allows 20 people. Is there an open spot? I can make an open spot, probably. DJ. Okay, let me see if there are any randos. Louise? Nikki B, you didn't have me as a friend. Dark King. Cappy 20,000. Oh no. Tia, you're good. You're good. Onion. No, you're good too. Maple. Oh. Thank you very much, Maple. Thanks for following directions. See, Maple was about to get kicked, but I just noticed that he sent me a friend request. All right, Louise, you're out. Dark King, you're also out. Cappy 20,000. See you later. All right, there should be some room now, DJ, if you want to join. No. Izrakibede? Izrakibede? We're also on notice El Malditosales. Nope, Mint Pillow, you're good. All right. Izrakibede. Izrakibede. All right, see you later. El Maldito Sales. See you later. Oh, no. No. This one. All right. Is everyone trying to join F1 25 Iconic Edition? Yeah, it's a new camera I upgraded. You get the full picture now of what my sim looks like. F1 25 Iconic Edition are you in here on the live stream? Asham, Asham, are you in here too? Non-Bax N-Con. Are you guys in here? No? Alright, see you later, F1. Asham, Asham, anyone? Asham? Asham. Alright, later. Oh, that's not who I meant to... Oh, wait, he just left. Alright, not Bax and Con. Alright, see you later. Can you get an invite? Fine. Is Lando a better driver than Max? Absolutely not. He did have a better car this year. I think that's really the only distinction. I think Max is still the best driver on the grid. But McLaren had, I mean, you can just tell. McLaren won the Constructors like 10 races ago, so. Tate, thanks for the follow. I know, I remember having mic issues. I swear, it took forever to figure. You know what's so difficult about that? About the whole mic thing? Is that it's really difficult to time it while you're live streaming, and there's no other way of really figuring out the timing otherwise. I'm trying to just make sure everyone's in here. I think we're waiting for... Are we waiting for DJ? Maple, Alex. Oh, of course, Alex, you're good. All right, DJ, you're taking too long. Everyone's getting impatient. All right, hold on. Hold on, guys. Just give me 30 more seconds. I'm trying to make room for DJ. All right, DDSMN73. I know Jesus is... Oh, he left. Box Stock Champ 41. She loves Shui. Alright, let me get rid of Box Stock Champ. And She loves Shui. All right, DJ, you gotta hurry up. The Shell M, Bryden GT, any of you guys? All right, never mind. MTL Nico Mastroko 01. Thanks for the follow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and ready up. Sorry, DJ. Let's catch the next one. Amos Tizzy, thanks for the follow. Hockey fan, thanks for the follow. I know, lobby's full. Bryden GT, Bryden GT. All right, well. Is Max better than Lewis? Is Max better than Lewis now? Yes. Which races are we racing today? Let's see. We are doing Netherlands in reverse. We're doing Imola because they're getting rid of it. And we're doing Abu Dhabi because, yeah, for obvious reasons. Yeah, I mean, if you're talking everyone's skill level on the grid right now, Max is probably by far the best driver. I don't even think it's close. But if you're talking about who's had the best career on the grid, then yeah, I mean, I think it'd be hard to argue against Lewis with all the records that he has. Do you have to pay for multiplayer? Nope. Do I think Max pulls it off on Sunday? I say he has a 50-50 chance in my eyes, but I want Lando to win. Do I have any dogs? Yeah, I have one right. There's actually one right behind me. Lemon is okay. Leclerc is second best. Yeah, it's tough with Leclerc because he's never driven in a good car. But he always... The thing is that you can't really compare to Lewis and say, like, Charles is really good because of how bad Lewis is doing, because Lewis just isn't good anymore. Brayden, I got mine from, I think it's like simracingsetup.com or something like that. Should do a 2-player career with a new viewer every week. That's an interesting idea. It's fun in reverse, but it's tricky because a lot of the exit corners does not have any sort of like whatever the hell they're called. They don't have any like runoff area. It's just grass. So you have to make sure you stay on the road. Like you can't even go like an inch off the road. Otherwise you're just going to spin out. And a lot of them are high speed corners too. So it's a challenging track in reverse, but it's definitely fun. Now that's fair. He does put up good numbers in his shitbox. Yep, my dog is here, and here comes my cat. All right, good luck, everyone. No grieving, by the way, or griefing. Oh, oh! Oh no. You have to really stay away from those thicker curbs because they have little... Ooh, that sucks.
start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Nice, you getting the
DRS
R3?
now
I
enabled.
think you'll be happy
DRS
with that.
enabled.
I've heard very good things about it. And it's the one that I recommend to everyone that asks about new setups, so. But keep me posted, let me know what you think of it. My God, cars just sliding around all over the place. This is Zandvoort in reverse.
Green flag. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Martin, thanks for the follow. Do you think if I was put in like an actual car, whether I do well? No, absolutely not. Although, I don't know, maybe I might do okay. But I think the one thing that playing the sim, getting a sim rig and playing that has proven is that I kind of lack the talent. You know, like some people just get it, but I feel like I'm not one of those types of people. Charles, thanks for the follow. No, because I'm just not very good at racing. I don't know. How am I playing in reverse? It's one of the options. They have Zandvoort in reverse, they have Red Bull Ring in reverse, and they have Silverstone in reverse for the game. It's already preloaded. You don't have to do anything crazy with it. Amir, thanks for the follow. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.1 seconds. Yellow flag.
Oki Aikawa, thanks for the follow. Racing, thanks for the follow.
Okay, clear.
You have a PXN steering wheel, and it won't let me play F1. Maybe you have to manually configure it. There's a settings for like your controller where you can set like certain buttons to do certain things. Maybe you need to do something in there. It's the only thing I can think of.
Tire wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Is the game. Appreciate the follow. Do I always run Mercedes? You know, it wasn't my intention to do it, but in the very beginning, because it's not like I mean, I do like Mercedes, but I'd say I like Mercedes, McLaren, and Williams pretty evenly, but I don't know, I just kind of landed in this spot. And then ended up buying the Mercedes gear, so kind of just fits with the whole thing now. Joker, thanks for the follow.
Okay,
Matthew,
gap to the
thanks
car
for the
ahead,
share.
6.6 seconds.
Magic Waters, thanks for the follow. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Damn it. It's definitely a track where you have to pay attention to. Doesn't it seem like he was waiting for me to crash in to me? Doesn't it seem that way, guys? He's suspiciously parked there waiting for me.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to.
Ooh, unless they were forcing to give him giving me my position back.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Yeah, then it sounds like that might be the issue. Where do you typically keep your ERS after the first few laps? What do you mean, where do I keep my ERS? Verstappen for the win. Maybe. Thanks, Yusa. Appreciate it. You know, just trying to make some incremental upgrades. And since I'm not racing any better, the only thing I can improve is the viewing experience with the camera angles and stuff.
Green flag.
I eventually want to get you guys a pedal cam. But I would need to buy another camera first and another tripod. Yeah, the stream's been all right today. Oh my God, not racing very well though, even by my low standards. Connor, thanks for the follow.
Okay, we're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap.
You know, I've never tried the FSR2. It's definitely something that I've always said that I wanted, but I think I'm good with this for now. It'd be dope if I can get that, like, real Mercedes sim racing wheel. Have you guys seen that? But it's like, I don't know, it's some outrageous amount of money, I'm pretty sure. For shits and giggles, I remember I looked it up once, and I think it's, like, sold out anyways. Couldn't even buy it even if I could afford it. But then I would get so much hate from people because I probably wouldn't use like any of the buttons. It would just be for show and for fun.
Make sure you don't speed.
No, you didn't miss Abu Dhabi. We're saving that for last. All right, hold on. I forgot to turn my fan on. Ah, that feels so much better. I knew I forgot something. It's like, why do I feel so sweaty right now? Clement, thanks for the follow. User, thanks for the follow.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Anything I should know about physics changes, wheel settings? I would say just play around with it. I think the driving dynamics have definitely changed.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the
I
car
think it's
ahead.
one of the
Try to
better
get
ones.
past as soon as possible.
Better titles. But I think a lot of people like really swear by F1 2020 or 2021. I didn't play 2021, so. When am I ending my live stream? Well, we have 2 more full races after this, and then I'll be ending.
Caution, caution.
Yusuf, thanks for the follow.
Okay,
Luke,
beware,
around
this is the
$6.99.
track, no overtaking through the yellow
What
flag.
system is this? I'm playing on PC, Michael. Predictions for Abu Dhabi. You know what'd be crazy? I might just put money on Oscar to win.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yeah, I'm running path tracing. Let's see. Whatever those emojis are. Thanks for the follow. How do you send me an invite? What are you sending me an invite for?
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
$54, Bolt Jackson. Thanks for the follow. Nice, Nick. Sounds good. Oh, it's Clayton. Okay, cool. I'll log that into my thick brain where it'll likely get lost and I won't remember. But at least I'm being honest. Wheel was $6.99, I think is what it goes for. I got it as a package deal with the R21 wheelbase for a few $100 off, so I got it a little bit cheaper. Jay Parker, thanks for the follow. Favorite driver of all time? I guess maybe Lewis. I don't know. I only say Lewis because like Lewis was like prime time me watching Formula One. I definitely wish that I was around to watch like Ayrton Senna to race, and I definitely wasn't the biggest F1 fan when like Michael Schumacher was racing. So based on my limited F1 watching career, I say probably Lewis. This is F1 25, Connor. You don't have to say you're stuck with a G29. G29 is fine. Look, any steering wheel is better than a
Focus on the
controller.
driving.
Probably even like a steering wheel from Temu, probably. Because it's just like, just adds the experience, right? What PC do I have? I'm not a big PC guy, so I wouldn't be able to give you all my specs, but I do know I have a 4080 graphics card and I have a 7800X 3D processor. I also have 2 terabytes of something. I think I have 32 gigs of RAM, maybe? Is the Moza R3 good? Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great starter wheel. If you can get the R5, that'd be even better. Christopher, thanks for the follow. You're so sad Yuki's gone? Really? Is everyone feeling that way about Yuki? I mean, I'm Japanese and I'm glad that he's gone, which is so shameful. Thanks, Brian. Colton, thanks for the follow. Like, Yuki brought lots of shame to his family name. If it weren't for the millions of dollars that he was making. So much shame. Was Yuki a good driver, though? I made this statement yesterday, too, but... Like, you couldn't even argue that Yuki was just a mid F2 driver. Brian, thanks for the follow.
Okay,
You
here's
met
the gap
Max
between
Verstappen
the
in
car ahead
Vegas.
by
Really?
5.3
That's awesome, dude.
seconds.
Everyone likes Yuki because of how kind he is. Yeah. He seems like he's a nice guy. He's a little hot-headed, though. How does it feel compared to a normal F1 style wheel? Honestly, I've never used an F1 style wheel, so I don't know. This is the first sim setup that I've owned, so I have no reference point. But even out of the box looking at it, it seemed very wide. But I've gotten used to it. And besides it being wide, it feels pretty good, so. Yeah, but Yuki wasn't really that good at Racing Bull either. It's not like he was dominant. And you know Isaac would have outpaced him every single race, every practice, every qualifying. Streaming mentions fashion. Thanks for the follow. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Appreciate it. I'm gonna provide some sort of value add, right? Alex, around 5-6K minus the PC. Wesley, thanks for the follow. How long have I been playing F1 25? Since it came out. In fact, I paid for the most expensive version so I can play it 3 days before everyone else could. In hindsight, probably wasn't the best money spent, but you know what? I was excited for the game, so. Not Corey, thanks for the follow. It auto brakes? Oh, you have to go into settings and turn off brake assist. Nice, you're getting the F1, the Ferrari F1 wheel. That's the. Are you getting the Thrustmaster? BMW M4, thanks for the follow. Do you have a BMW M4? Because those cars are sweet. Thanks, Examine. Thanks for holding down Twitch. Yeah, I'd say join the Discord and ask. There's a bunch of F125 people that are on there. It's tough to go through like all the settings and like the changes and stuff verbally. George, thanks for the follow. Whatever that emoji is, thanks for the follow.
Use your overtake button for more power. We need to push.
Marky, you think I'm good at this game? I appreciate the compliment. I'm actually really terrible at this game. Hence why I'm in 11th place.
Green flag.
This is Android in reverse. Josh, thanks for the follow. The wheel is the Moza Vision GS. Lars, thanks for the follow. Oh, I know. I'm so... Once I start focusing on, like, reading your messages, I completely forget about ERS. Or turning, for that matter. Lorraine, thanks for the follow. John, thanks for the follow. Alex, this is Zandvoort in reverse. Marky, thanks for the follow. I know, that's what it looks weird. It's really hard, too. It's really hard to stream because it's a track where you really need to pay attention. All right, Examine, sounds good. How do I feel about the new F1 team? Meaning, you mean Cadillac? Gabriel, thanks for the follow. I think that they have a long road ahead of them. That's gonna be that's gonna have a lot of struggle. Oh, Christopher, thanks for the chili and thanks for the heartbeat. I think at this point in F1, it would be really hard for a new guy, for like a new team to come and make an immediate impact. I say it's a 5-year plan at best. Adrian, what's DRS? Oh, well, good thing is that you don't need to know what DRS is after this weekend's race because they're getting rid of it. Thanks, B&W. Appreciate it. Christopher, I think that Lando will win. The question is, if in the scenario where Max is winning, Lando is in 4th, and Piastri is in 3rd. Will Piastri give Lando? Will Piastri switch with Lando so that he can win? What do you think? Or do you think, no, there's no way? Because the thing is, like, if Piastri is in 3rd, he has no chance of winning if Max wins. So he would have to just give the position because he's not gaining anything by saying no, besides being a terrible teammate and like destroying team dynamics, right? So like he would have to give that place up so that Lando could win. Right? Right, guys? It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, I guess, but this would be in a scenario where Piastri has no chance of actually winning based off of where Max is standing in like first place. I feel like he would have to give the podium up to Lando so that Lando could win the Drivers' Championship. Xvinti 393. Should I get the Moza R5 or R9? Is it worth the extra money? Yeah. I think if you get the R9, you're probably pretty set. You probably don't have to worry about getting another one for a while. So if you can afford the R9, yeah, get it. On Jamez, thanks for the follow. What is that game? This is F125. Yeah, I agree, Christopher. I think that he would have to, just for team dynamic, team relationship, just for the betterment of the team. I think, like at that point, it's not about like being competitive or anything like that. It's about like making sure Max doesn't win. Dallas, sorry, man. I just saw that message. Otherwise, I would have made some room for you. Sorry about that. On that note, guys, when the lobby fills up, I'll likely start kicking people that have not added me as a friend on EA. So if you're on live stream and you're watching me now, make sure you add me on EA so I know not to kick you. Just giving everyone a fair warning. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. I think it's too, I don't know, round. There's like no edges. Everything's just circles. I feel like it's a little weird. Yeah, LSC. Ooh, fancy. That would be my like realistic guess. But you know what? If it drives conversation, then I am good with it. Was it hard when I first used it? No. Do I change the gears, Lewis? Yeah. I do. This one. Otherwise, I wouldn't get this satisfying clicking sound. Oh, well, this is the clutch, but... I drew my teacher a drawing of Max as a sloth. Really? That seems interesting. I want to see what that looks like. You should DM that picture to me, or you should join my Discord and share it with my Discord community, because that sounds like that would be hilarious. Blank, appreciate the follow. Tome, how should I approach this? Do you think it's Tomac DL5SP, or do you think it's though Mac LD5SP? Or yeah, well, anyway, appreciate the follow. Was it tough to learn what gear to use? I don't think so. It didn't take me that long. How much is my setup? 5 to 6K minus the PC. Maybe tack on an extra 2K if you need to get the PC too. Garrett, thanks for the follow. How long have I been sim racing? Since the beginning of this year. That's when I got all this stuff. Before that, I was all on controller, my Xbox controller. And there's a clutch. Yeah, there's a clutch right here. These are the clutches. There's 4 paddles, so the top ones are shifting, and then the bottom ones are clutch. So you'll see me in the beginning holding down the clutch and then letting go at the start of the race. Wheel is $6.99. Sorry, Xfinity. This is an R21 ribbons. Remember, griefing is off, guys. So you guys can't just run through each other. Oh, jeez. Funny how I got the warning.
Caution, caution.
That's why I almost like prefer to start in the back. Because I personally try to make space so I'm not just rear-ending people, but then people end up rear-ending me, and then I run into other people, and then, it just turns into a whole thing. And the end result always ends up being the same, which is that I would just end up in the back, and I have to claw my way back.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
the
this is
start.
TV
I don't know
pod
if we
offset.
can salvage this.
I think I can crawl my way back to... I'm going to say 6th. I think I'm going to finish in 6th place.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I can't read that, but thanks for the follow.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off.
Oh,
dirty
man,
air, which
keep
is
getting
gonna affect our
rear-ended.
tyres, So try to get past.
Do I ever mix up the clutch and the shifter? No, actually, because the shifter is like a clicky sound,
Okay,
whereas
clear.
the clutch is actually, it doesn't click. There isn't like a magnetic click like the shifter does. It's more like a, shit, I don't know. How should I say it? It's more just like a lever, the clutch is. Whereas like the shifter is more like a distinct, very clicky sort of magnetic sort of thing. That was probably the worst way anyone could have explained that, but I hope you guys kind of get what I mean. Lucas, thanks for the follow. Lewis, this is F1 25. Oh, they're not going to release F126. You didn't hear the news? They're just going to do an expansion pack to F125. Oh, nice. You got the Turtle Beach sim racing wheel.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
The wheel is good, but the pedals are very interesting. What do you mean by interesting? Oh,
No need
damn
to worry
it.
about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
See, that's when grieving is nice to have. Nolan, what racing sim did you get? Now that I'm in irrelevant position with no hope of making it back. Wait, is my Steam Deck not working? Why aren't you following my direction? There you go. Yes, this is Imola. You know what? Imola's kind of like becoming one of my favorite tracks. My default answer is usually Spa, but I think Imola might be right up there. Lando. Thanks for the follow. Alex, this is the Moza Vision GS one.
Green flag. Yellow flag.
Will I ever try iRacing? No, probably not. If this ever turns into a career, then yeah, I'll try iRacing. But otherwise, I just can't stomach paying monthly for a game. Especially when you're as bad as I am. It feels like just money down the drain, doesn't it? Like maybe if I was good. Jake, just go to Multiplayer Grand Prix, go to Browse Lobbies, and then... That seemed like an unsafe entry into the track. And then look up average FS racer.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
I'm probably better with realistic physics? Ooh, I don't know. They're giving me too much credit. No, I have traction control. It's on medium.
Okay, clear.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised. if we exceed it.
You know, I'll
Keep
think
that in
about
mind
it.
as you approach.
You know, the other tricky thing is, too, is that I wish I had more time to sim race, but the only time I sim race is when I'm live streaming, and I kind of built like a fan base that's
Okay,
sort of
one stop to go. Just one stop
centralized
left in this
around
strategy.
Formula One. So I don't know how much like, ooh, whoops, wrong button. I don't know how much people would actually gravitate towards watching me do iRacing. RP, I work for a bank. I'm in banking,
Okay,
so
off
that's
we go.
my
Back into the race.
my full-time
That
job.
stop wasn't great. We've lost some time there.
I just do this during my free time when the kids go to bed. That's it. Dominic, thanks for the follow. All right, I will, Corsa.
Pit strategy complete.
MXNNY, the whole rig was, if you include the PC, it's probably around 7 to 8K. RP, thanks for the follow. No, I'm not an investment banker. I do like back-end stuff for a bank. I don't do any like customer-facing stuff or client-facing stuff. No, that's where the real money is. But investment banking's hard, man. Got to put in a lot of long hours. I don't know if I would have time to even do live streaming if I was an investment banker. Thanks, Corsa. Appreciate the follow, man. Appreciate the support for... Really, Michael? One of your weaker tracks, huh? I love it, man. I think it like really suits the type of like... It suits my driving style, and I just like the track in general. How did you build yours? I think I had to YouTube some videos, to be honest with you. In fact, doesn't Track Racer give you a video you can use to build the rig? I vaguely remember that it does. But I also have terrible memory, so I don't know. I could be wrong. Jack, thanks for the follow.
Caution.
Yeah, nice try, Vintage. Saw that coming a mile away. How can I drive with this cam? I get used to it. I don't think I really had any difficulties from the start, but I just figured it'd be the most interesting view for you guys to see.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 7.0 seconds.
Gunkers, thanks for the follow. Are you crazy for saying Spa is overrated? Yeah, absolutely. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard anyone say ever on this live stream. Why is your force feedback so high? So I have it at 50% and it's an R21, so it's like a 10.5 Newton meters. It's not that high. I've had it, I posted a video where I had it at 100. That's heavy. It's like you're trying to drive a frickin' bulldozer with no power steering.
No issues with tyre wear.
Might be a bad analogy. You know what I mean. I don't think 10.5 is that out of line. I think one of you guys on one of my live streams said that like realistic Formula One Newton torque is probably between 10 and 15 Newton meters. So kind of in line with what they do in real life. Let's meet again. Thanks for the follow. Nava, thanks for the follow. What's your favorite track? I was just saying that I feel like Imola might be like top 3. With Spa being first. Might even put Imola second favorite. I really like Australia. I like Qatar. Am I Tsunoda? No, I mean, I wish. Jingzi is your wheel for Moza. Yeah, this is a Moza Vision GS wheel. Yours is Monaco and Baku, huh? I feel like Monaco is not a very popular one for people. I think most people don't like Monaco. Is that true that Formula One pedals are hard? Yeah, I heard they're really hard. I had mine set pretty hard too. But I don't know how it is compared to Formula One. I'm sure it's nowhere near. Am I Asian? I am. Don't I look pretty Asian, guys? Right? Like, I figured it'd be like, no question. Do I like Silverstone? Yeah. See, I would put Silverstone, Suzuka, what else?
Managing your tires.
Coda. I would put that in the category of I like the concept of those tracks, meaning I fundamentally like it, but I'm not very good at it, at driving it. So that's the reason why it's not like on the top of my lists. And that's why random tracks like Qatar, Australia, Spain, that's why I would put those maybe even above them, is because, I don't know, they fit my driving style a little better and I tend to do a little better, so naturally I like them. I don't. That's fine. What wheel is this? This is a Moza Vision GS wheel. Jack, I think that Lando will find a way. But I would give Max a 50-50 chance. Just because Lando and Oscar have so much riding on this. Like their first world championship. Max is like, whatever, I already have 4. Like, I don't need any more. So I think that calmness, will benefit greatly all over the weekend. But we'll see. Look, Lando doesn't have to do anything crazy to win. So as long as he drives like he does most of the time, he'll win. He'll be fine. You just have to make sure he doesn't screw up. Sorry, I think I missed some follows there. I think I missed one that disappeared on my screen. But ETX, thanks for the follow. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Wactor Fire, thanks for the follow. Jack, thanks for the follow. S5, thanks for the follow. Jonathan, thanks for the follow. Plane, hi. Oh, yeah. Kimi was like, all right, I'm good. See you later. Yeah, iconic. What a guy.
Caution.
Oh, gee. Oh, my God.
Blue flag.
Augustine, thanks for the follow. Mike, thanks for the follow. Amal, what's up? You're famous now? Why do you say that? You guys have to give me props that I'm like reading your text messages while also like avoiding cars just sitting there stationary on the track. Have I ever done GT3 racing? You mean in like a sim setting? Because I do have ACC, and I used to play that for a bit, so I have tried it. It's fun. Where's your Halo? It's right there. Oh, your favorite race is Qatar? I love Qatar too. It's so fun just trying to like just because it's all about just carrying speed and making sure you don't scrub speed in the turns, and making sure you don't brake too hard, like that sort of thing. It's so cool. James, thanks for the follow. Game name, this is F125. Fever's favorite track is Bahrain, forever and always. Still have no idea why, but you know, to each their own. Edwin, thanks for the 2 roses. Appreciate it. Archie, this is an R21 wheelbase. I feel like someone mentioned something about penalty. Or maybe they didn't. Favorite track? Tags. It's this one. Probably followed by that one. DJ, I'm trying to think, what other street tracks are there? I definitely like Vegas better than Baku. I like it better than Singapore. Would you call Canada a street circuit? I haven't been to any races, Christopher, but I would love to go to the Canada one. Toffee, what's up? Did I win? No. Even if I did get in first place, I had a 10-second penalty, so it wouldn't have mattered. Edwin, thanks for the 3 TGIFs. Thank God it's Friday. What do I think about Miami? Indifferent. I don't hate it, but I don't particularly like it, I'd say. Would you call Australia a street track? Is it? Canada isn't a street circuit. But don't they build the track on, like, it's not a, or is it? Is Canada like its own, is that a dedicated track that's always a track? Do I live in Canada? No, I don't. My sister and brother-in-law live in Toronto, though. And they both went to school in Montreal. So I went visited Montreal almost every year in my early to mid 20s. Janio, appreciate the follow. Spartan help. Okay, hold on. I'm making space. That reminds me, my PSA. Make sure you add me as a friend on EA, otherwise you're gonna get the boot. Like this guy. Boom, 4269. Let me know if you're in here, otherwise you're getting kicked. GN THER 11. You're also on notice. Yar King YOLO. You're also on notice. Record Keeper, you're good. Icy. Oh yeah, you sent me a friend request just now, I think. Alright, Icy, you're good. Alright, start with Baum. Kick. Am I Japanese? Yes. I had Japanese American. I was born in the States, but my parents are from Japan. Okay, let's see. Yar King YOLO. See you later. Coffee, are you getting in here? Football E8910. Are you in here? Christopher, have a good night, man. Thanks for joining. All right, Toffee's in here. Cool. All right, I'll just go ahead and kick football anyway. Oh, you're football. Oh. Dude, you gotta send me a friend invite. What's up? What's going on? You want to be friends? All right, we're good. Let's do this. I guess final race. What size is your monitor? This is a 49-inch Samsung Odyssey G9 1000R. Do you want to be friends, Ferdinand? Is that like a phrase I should know about? Just feels so random for you to say it, but it doesn't ring a bell. It's a World War One reference? Yeah, I'm not a big World War history buff. I don't know if I'm definitely dating myself here, but History Channel, back in the day when everyone was watching cable, History Channel was basically like World War II channel. And obviously, as a Japanese American, I generally stayed away from that topic. What's the restriction? Um, there's no griefing. That's it. That's the only restriction. Otherwise, damage is off. And track limits is on nothing or whatever it is. And no setup restrictions either. Ah, yes, yeah. Okay, sure. Franz Ferdinand, of course. Wasn't he also like a singer or something? That might be wrong. Saint, what's up, man? The fact that I've played this multiple live streams in a row, this track, and I'm still in 14th place, just shows how much I suck at this game. Edwin, yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. My sister and brother-in-law, I told you, well, the guys that my regulars know that my sister and brother-in-law were in town all of last week. And then last Saturday, they flew out to Los Angeles to visit my brother-in-law's relatives. And they're flying back Saturday night. So I'll probably hang out with them Saturday night and not live stream. But I'll live stream tomorrow, Friday night. And of course, Sunday is league race, so I'll be on there. And of course, we got to talk about what happened on Sunday, too, so. Are your pedals sensitive? What do you mean by sensitive? I mean, they... I have mine set up, my brake. I have my output curve. Instead of it being like a linear line that goes up, I have it going like, kind of like this. Kind of like that. Because I feel like it's easier to quote unquote trail brake. Because you can hold sort of like slowly sort of let go of the brake a little bit easier. I don't know if it actually, obviously it's not helping because I still suck, but you know, that's what I think kind of helped a little bit. I also like to move the sensitivity over a little bit because when my foot is resting on the brake, it's naturally kind of compressing it slightly. So I move it so it's not registering it. Do I need to press down a ton? Yeah, I have it's pretty heavy. Yeah, no problem with that, dude. Oh, you're playing NASCAR? I was so close to buying NASCAR on Black Friday, but it wasn't on sale. It was still like $60. I'm not gonna pay $60 for a game that I may The throttle I actually just have as a linear straight line. Christian and I work for a bank. I'm in banking. You know what? People always say that. Take your fuel load down. Yep, I have the blue Alpine seat. It's pretty cool. It's a nice, like, cool accent color to the black frame. I'm a big fan of it. Oh, by the way, no grieving. Redbot, thanks for the follow.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Hitachi, thanks for the follow. Oh, blew through that corner. Dude, I lose so much time in that chicane, it's not even funny. XNDA, appreciate the follow. I would totally buy it. It's awesome. You won't regret it. There's a little bit of give, as you can tell, just by looking at the seat, but it's definitely worth it for the ease of adjustability and customization of the seat and the pedal height and the wheel adjustments. It's well worth it. Dude, I've never had issues with it.
Now available.
Oh, does it? Yeah. I know people always say it, but I always forget to lower the fuel down. Anyway, Aiden, the seat's very comfortable. I mean, there isn't anything that like makes it particularly comfortable, but as a man that has a history of back pain, I've never had issues with like back pain or anything like that. Tyler, thanks for the follow. Carlos, I can't read that unfortunately. Aiden, thanks for the follow, man.
Okay, clear.
How am I playing? Carlos, I had people giving me shit for having it in kilometers. So I changed it 2 miles. I actually had it in kilometers before. Don't the F1 announcers? Oh my god, it sounded very southern there. Doesn't the F1 announcers? Well, maybe they do say in kilometers. I feel like the announcers kind of flip-flop between miles per hour and kilometers, right? Or am I completely misremembering?
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Oh, someone's already in the pits? Wow. Yeah.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position. Give it back.
Whether the seat is compatible with other rigs. I think that the mounting is actually fairly universal, so I think it might. Like, I don't think it's like a proprietary like mounting setup. I feel like you probably could use it. X. At least you got the nationality, right? Oh, do they say kilometers? Yeah, I knew I was wrong. Oh, I know. A lot of people say that I should buy iRacing and that sort of thing. I I mean, I could, and I feel like that's a fair point, but I think I kind of like built a community out of this F1 stuff, and I think it's a pretty accessible game for a lot of people. And I feel like the type of people that I attract to the live stream are people that are a little more like casual anyways. Like, I don't know if the serious iRacing community will accept someone like me that spends most of the live stream yapping his head off in like 15th place. HS11, thanks for the follow. Like the amount of criticism I would probably get from people that like watching iRacing streamers would probably be unreal. They'd probably be like, who is this guy? And who gave him permission to buy this game? Pags, thanks for the follow.
Window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Oh yeah, freedom. Well, I have track limits on casual or whatever the hell it is, so gotta take advantage of the
No
rules.
tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
And really, track limits everywhere. We're talking about track limits. What do I have behind me? Icy Penguin. There we go. I think that was within track limits, right? You're bad at F1 cars? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm just bad at F1 cars. No, I'm just bad at it. Uh-oh, D-Walker. No, stay away. Stay away. Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Is it hard to turn? Like the steering wheel? I don't know if I'd say it's hard to turn.
Come on, you can win that place back.
I have it at 50% of 21 newton meters, so I mean it's not heavy, but I think it's a good balance of it feeling kind of
Green
realistic
flag. Box for coming in this
while
lap.
it not being exhausting. Viking, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Yeah, I have it on medium only because I feel like on is just like not realistic. It doesn't keep you honest. Whereas off is, I believe you'll definitely be faster if you can master it, but it's so easy to spin out. And I can be a little heavy-footed on the throttle. So I think medium has always been a nice middle ground for me where it like still keeps me honest and it'll still spin me out if I'm like super egregious, but it still gives me like a little bit of a safety net. Oh, looks like DJ decided not to pit last minute, huh? Oh yeah, no, I have ABS on.
That was a fantastic
That's probably the
stop, faster
one
than we were
thing that I
expecting.
really want to make that jump. Because I feel like that would
Okay,
really
stay clear of the
change.
white line on the exit.
I
We'll
feel like
see
that would
what penalty
have
for
like a
dangerous
downstream
driving if you
effect
cross onto the
on
track.
like my racing as a whole. Because you would just race completely different. Like where you would brake would be completely different. How you handle the corners would be completely different. So it's definitely something that I want to make the jump to turning it off. I think that would make the biggest impact and have like the biggest evolution to my racing experience. You can't win a race you don't have if I don't have gloves. I never understood the concept of gloves. I mean, I guess if you have like really sweaty hands or something. But I don't know, my hands don't really get sweaty. Oh yeah, Nick. I'm very honest about myself and what my skill level is. And I definitely don't want to mislead people into thinking I'm any good. Lobby full? Yeah, lobby's still full. This is my last race anyways. Oh! Was I not paying attention? Was someone trying to squeeze through? I feel like there was no space on my right. Best $500 wheel set. You know, someone mentioned this, but like, look on Facebook Marketplace. Like, when I was looking for my rig, there were so many like really nice rigs out there that people were trying to get rid of. This is the Moza Vision GS wheel. I don't think I've encountered a red flag in this setting. I think technically it's possible, but I don't think it's happened. Definitely safety cars if it's really bad, but very rare. Happy Driver, thanks for the follow. This track is finally on GT. Gran Turismo. This is the Moza R21 wheelbase.
Green flag.
HS, thanks for the rose. Appreciate it, man. I always say man for everything because I assume all of you guys are guys. But based off of TikTok analytics, I think roughly 20% of at least the people viewing, maybe not commenting, but the people viewing are at least identify as a female. So I should probably watch myself and not say guy every single time. L, thanks for the follow. Shout out to any of the girls that are watching, if there's any at all. Definitely need more female representation in racing. Asta, thanks for the you're awesome.
Gap ahead,
Appreciate it.
1.7 seconds.
Need to tell my boss that I need to hear that a little more often. Hey, Formula Drift, how's it going, man? Konnichiwa. I shamefully actually do not speak Japanese. My parents speak Japanese to me, but I answer back in English. One of my many regrets in life that I didn't kind of keep it going. But, you know, when you're 9 years old, the last thing you want to do is sit down on a weekend to learn Japanese, well, to continue like learning and practicing Japanese instead of going out to play with your friends. So, you know, I made the choices that felt right at the time.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I'm good, man. Just glad that tomorrow's Friday and the weekend's gonna start. It's felt like a short week, but I'm still tired. You know, MD, that's the one thing that I really want to get the M booster pedals. Because once you get the active pedals, you can definitely feel it. It's a tough pill to swallow to pay $900 for one pedal. You know what I mean? Steering wheel brand. This is a Moza Vision GS wheel. Ooh. Computer just lagged a little bit. Bacon, thanks for the follow. MD, thanks for the follow. But my goal is that I'm going to fork over the money, get the active pedals, and then I will get a pedal cam. And then learn to drive without ABS. That's the next upgrade that I'm hoping for. I know, MD, it's just so expensive, dude. For one pedal, like $1,000 for one pedal. It's bananas. OW54. Thanks for the follow. Is it that important to bring formal shoes to a job interview? I guess it depends on the job. Is the job naturally, like, are you supposed to dress like business casual or business professional in general at this job? Because if you are, then you should at least dress as if you are going to get the position. That would be my recommendation. Dress at minimum what you would be required to wear once you get the job. Ideally, you'd want to dress maybe one notch above that. Would be my recommendation. Dio7, thanks for the follow.
Well done, but be aware, these tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Racing's going okay. Had a bit of a rocky start at Zandvoort earlier.
Yellow
Did
flag.
okay at Imola, and at least I'm in the top 10 now. At least if I probably jinxed myself, but as of right now, I'm still in the top 10. Still plenty of time to mess it up, though. Oh, really? Oh, man, I haven't tried playing this since I got my rig on a controller.